Good day and welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Council of Dornogal and how you can earn reputation with them, why you should, and the benefits of doing so, and we'll conquer it all in this video. So let's talk about the Council of Dornogal. Basically they are reputation renown in the War Within expansion. You have to, as far as I understand, and I noticed with me, reach level 80 and then the Renown will unlock. So you can earn Renown for them before, but the reward track will only unlock and their reputation will only show once you reach level 80, although it could have just been a glitch on my side. Now farming reputation is very easy for the Council of Dornogal. Completing world quests on the island that have the little Council of Dornogal under the name will give you reputation towards this faction. Killing rares that pop up will give you reputation towards this faction. Completing various quest lines will give you reputation towards this faction. And participating in the Theatre Troop event, which is a weekly event, will also give you reputation towards this faction. Which is obviously a very, very, very good reason. It also gives you other rewards, so yeah, we will take a look at that now. Aside from the quests and everything, there are weekly quests and things that will boost your reputation. So there's a weekly quest for a dungeon that you can complete where you'll be able to choose reputation within a certain faction. There's also obviously the weekly events, etc., which give you a huge boost in your faction reputation and renown. So part of the treasure trope or theatre troop quest is the weekly chest that you can do, which will give you a piece of adventure gear, which is pretty cool, along with also the potential ability to get restored coffer keys, gold items, etc., which is great. And you want to definitely take this each and every single week because it's very, very important. You can do it on each character. Each character has a turn to get the initial chest. After the initial 2 they won't get gear, and then they will continue onwards to getting the coffer keys. The event itself is actually very straightforward. All you have to do essentially is conduct a whole bunch of activities based on what the game is giving you directive to do. This coincides with anything you did during Dragonflight, so very similar to like the cooking event, very similar to Dragonbane Siege. And once you've done each task, you will push towards getting an audience approval rating. Now you get 50 to be eligible for the quest and all of the rewards. But beyond that, your prize at the end will be based on the group's performance as well. So it's not necessarily so simple as to just obviously do the event, but generally speaking, the more people there are and the more you participate, the better a time you're going to have to get everything done. But yeah, that kind of summarizes the event in a nutshell. There's not too much more to say. Just do all the activities, go through the phases, beat the bosses, and just do your very best. I think ultimately that's all you can do. Once you complete the initial section, basically then you will go to the actual show itself. Here you'll face enemies and continue to improve your audience approval. Audience approval will just increase the amount of resonance crystals, gold, and the crests that you get from the event, but won't have a direct correlation to anything else. So your weekly chest, etc., is all separate from that. So there you go, that's obviously the event and everything you can do to earn reputation. Now Renown and Renown levels work the same as Dragonflight. Basically you gain 1 level for every 2,500, and it obviously pulls through quite a lot. For example, as you move through, you can buy more items, you have access to more things, and basically you gain access to more features in the Council of Dornogal. It's important to know that for the treasure troop, event, you do have to obviously have rank 3 as previously mentioned. You will get things like earth encrusted gems, which is really important, and you can unlock formulas, patterns for crafting. You can get resonance crystals, crests for upgrading gear. You can obtain yourself some veteran gear, and basically, to cut a long story short, you can pick up a whole bunch of incredibly good stuff, which I think overall is really good. So there's lots and lots of good items to get, including things like profession knowledge. You have the ability to get yourself boosts. You have the ability to unlock mounts and pets, and just in general, there's a whole bunch of really good reasons for upgrading your Renown, whether it's from cosmetics to toys to just really a whole bunch of great stuff. I think the most noticeable ones are definitely the 597 champion gear, which players may want to grab themselves a whole bunch of rewards. Restored coffer keys, which can be used for things like bountiful delves, and the resonance crystals are a big one, along with obviously the upgrade materials. But yeah, realistically speaking, there is just a ton of great rewards. We will isolate a couple of them now for you. So in terms of pets and mounts, which I think most people are obviously interested in mainly, you have the Lomi pet. This is available as a purchase. It's a nice cool sheep. They're actually really cool. And there are 2 mounts that players can obtain. So that is the Shale Ramolith, very cool ground mount. And then you also have the Smoldering Cinderbee, which is also a pretty cool flying mount. It's actually really nicely done. So yeah, but that is honestly it. There's also obviously some fantastic transmog that you can obtain, and all of this can be obtained within or traded in the main council area. So the vendor is here. You have Auditor Bulwers, and he also has obviously some quests for you to claim when you do unlock them, and generally speaking, some good items for you, especially early on in the game. You can look to upgrade your gear, and of course here you can buy some cosmetics from him. But there is also one more vendor basically that you can go to. So Auditor Bulwers is located here by the Foundation Hall, and then Obsidian, which is the other vendor, is actually located here in the foregrounds near the crafting area, and he also has items that are available for you to purchase based on your renown or items you earn from the renown. So a very straightforward process. Yeah, we'll just go visit him. He's over here. So there's Obsidian. He is an ensemble vendor, and he will sell you ensembles which you can exchange in, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so that is pretty much it in terms of the rewards and faction. Honestly, very straightforward as always, and tons of great benefits for farming their renown. I think the Smoldering Cinderbee is really cool. So that's it from me. See you next time. Bye.